Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to part 3 of the Sea of Stars walkthrough. We just landed on this new continent, so let's keep it going and head over toward the right and go into the Moorlands. Do you see that big brown circle on the ground here? We're going to run around this way. You can either go that way or under the bridge the other way. But if you climb up here, you can get to the top and then hop down and you'll break through the ground, go into the bottom, and you can pick up some nice mushrooms in the bottom here. Time has made the runes indecipherable. If you climb up these cliffs to the left side of the glowing blue crystals, you can go around the top and jump over the gap. Eventually you'll go all the way toward the right side where there's a treasure chest waiting for you. This has a power belt, which increases your attack power by 4. Here's another circle that we can break through if we fall down on it from above. So let's go in this nearby cave and we can start to work our way up. Now that we're at the top, let's run around and we will be able to follow the trail over and down these steps, and then we can fall down onto that circle below and crash our way right through into the bottom. Up at the top here, there's a treasure chest with a rainbow conch in it. We can't get that yet, so we'll have to come back for that in a little while. We need to upgrade a piece of our equipment first to be able to traverse up there. So let's head down into the water and then over toward the left side. We can jump up here and grab the treasure chest that's right here. As you run toward the right past the water, make sure that you go down into the water, swimming your way toward the south, and you can grab a treasure chest on this side that has a rock lid in it that is a new weapon for Garl. So go ahead and throw that on for a little bit of a damage boost. There's a treasure chest up here, but we can't get to it from this room. We have to go outside and fall down on it. Now let's get that treasure chest. Head over toward the right through the water, and if you stay toward the top part, you can hop up onto these cliffs and go all the way up to the top. You'll see a big hole in the ground. All you have to do is fall down into that hole to get the chest. There are some goodies along the way that you can loot, so go ahead and grab those and then hop down into the hole to grab the treasure chest. And it has a new recipe for us for some mushroom soup. If you read this sign, it will tell you that to the right is the stonemason output and to the left is the fishing lake. So let's go do. Just to our left is a new fishing hole called Windy Lock. If you go up and examine the sign here, you'll see that there are 2 new fish that we need to catch, so let's get them. The fish nearby the dock that have a lot of those lines coming out of their main body, that is one of the new ones that we need to get, so fish that up and you will see that it is called a hard shell. Now let's throw our line way to the back. There's some big fish back here and we need to catch one of those big fish. Yeah, we got them. This one's called the grass haddock. And if we look at the sign, now we have all of them, so good job, we've collected them all. Let's take a little swim toward the top part of this area, and there's just a few ingredients that we can harvest from up top here. And that's all that we need to do for the Windy Lock. Let's head on back toward the other area that we just came from. Okay, let's go back toward the right and we can enter the Moorlands once again. Now we're going to go way over toward the right side of this area. So you might have to repeat some fights if you got into them around here, but we're just going to keep going all the way to the right side after this fight. Look, someone's over there. We should ask for directions. She looks busy. Bah, I'm sure it's fine. Hello, is there something special about that big rock? Yes, come look at this. This looks like... Nah, must be my imagination. So, what are those? Fascinating is what they are. These runes are the oldest form of writing known to us. Who's us? Traveling historians, of course. Or at least what's left of them. No way! You're a traveling historian? Nice to meet you! My name is Garl. Nice to meet you too. I'm Teaks. So, are your friends always this quiet? Haha. Nah, Zale and Valere are fun. They've just been sealed away to study in the sky for too many years. Magic hair. Enchanted cloth pieces. You're solstice warriors. I knew it! Adventurous spirits, fearsome in battle, fated to unravel mysteries unknown and encounter countless forgotten artifacts. A traveling historian's best friends! I mean... Well, someone's excited. And we thought Garl was something. Hey guys, Teaks has an offer for us, and I think it's worth hearing her out. Sure, what's up? I'm not sure how to explain it properly. It's about my book. Why don't you eat with us tonight, Teaks? This place is perfect to set up camp. Oh, well... Don't be shy. We're happy to have you. Yeah, plus you have to try Garl's cooking. Okay, thanks. That's it. One stew coming right up. Thanks again for the food, Garl. You really are a pretty good cook. Glad you liked it. You're welcome to join us again anytime. So you're the very last traveling historian? At this point, I may as well be the first. It's been so long since all the lower grimoires were burned. The what now? Lower grimoires. Every traveling historian has one, or had one, I suppose. They're enchanted books that write themselves by touching artifacts with stories to tell. Whoa! A traveling historian's duty is to make their lore grimoire as full as possible before passing it on to a new recruit. There used to be a guild and a whole bunch of us, but now there's just this believer here. Which leads to what I've been meaning to ask. Shoot. Well, you see, the best thing a traveling historian can ask for is adventurers who keep an eye out for them. I don't have a way to pay you, but if you wouldn't mind grabbing any artifacts you stumble upon during your adventures, I'd be happy to share stories with you. Sounds fun, but how will we find you if you're always traveling? Don't worry about it. I'll just drop by your campfire whenever you're out in the open. It's the perfect setting for telling stories. Story time by the campfire? Sign me up! Great! Just bring me any artifacts you find, and we'll see how my lore grimoire reacts. How many stories do you have so far? Just the one. It was empty when I found it, but that's okay by me. I plan on discovering enough to fill an entire volume. That's the spirit. This first story wrote itself when I stumbled upon a very old pirate earring. That's when I knew I was holding a real lore grimoire. They were thought extinct. What's the story about? A ghost pirate ship called the Vespertine. Ooh. I can read it for you if you want. Feel free to ask. Hey, want to hear a story? Yes. The Vespertine. Of all the recorded hexes and acts of bewitchment, few are as dreadful as the curse of the Vespertine. This story takes us back centuries to a time when a certain band of pirates ruled the seas. Stormcaller was the name of their captain. He was the most powerful wind mage the world had ever known. And their navigator, Hortense, remains to this day the shrewdest mariner on record. Combining Hortense's skill and Stormcaller's magic, some say their ship was faster than light itself. The crew went on many adventures and accumulated countless riches until one day the inevitable happened. Hortense, whose first love was music, announced that she wanted to quit the pirate life and devote herself to her art full-time. Ever a firm believer that the real treasure is the treasure one finds along the way, Stormcaller took her resignation harshly. Utterly insulted, he stopped conjuring wind for the sails and locked the ship right in the middle of the ocean. And we shall remain here, he said, till our navigator gets that silly idea out of her head. But Hortense had already made her final decision. Days went by, both of them sulking while their crew begged that they reach some resolution. First they ran out of patience, then out of food, and eventually out of drinkable water. Then one day after sunset, the pirates, driven mad by hunger and thirst, mutinied and made their captain walk the plank. And as he sank into the abyss, Stormcaller cursed his crew and conjured an eternal prison. In the Sea of Nightmare, he would channel a deadly storm for them to endure forevermore. Over centuries, the crew members lost their minds to that ghastly place until only Hortense remained. To this day, the battle goes on in the Sea of Nightmare, Stormcaller's hatred pitted against the navigator's sheer will. Some say Stormcaller's fury will one day sink the ship, while others believe he will eventually bow to the indomitable Hortense. Legend has it she gets a short break once a day, for but a few seconds, at the precise time the curse was first conjured. Countless sailors and fishermen have since reported sightings of the legendary ghost pirate ship that appears at dusk. They call it the Vespertine. While some have half a mind to climb aboard in search of treasure, most avoid sailing at dusk for fear of being sucked into the Sea of Nightmare. The end. I didn't even know traveling historians were a thing. I wonder how many of them there used to be. Storytime by the campfire? Sign me up! While we're here, let's do a little cooking and we will make a mushroom scramble. That's a new recipe that we just got, so let's make it. Good night, folks. A boat ride to Wraith Island? That might be a challenge given the situation with the lift. Probably nothing you can't figure out. Which way is it? East of here, along the path. Mind if I stick around for now? We have the same destination. The more the merrier. Teaks joined the cargo. A tingling of ancient magic can be felt, as if it had all but completely faded away over time. Let's keep going by running way to the right. After the battle, we're presented with a little puzzle. If you stand on the purple diamond on the bottom and then hit the L2 or R2 buttons, you can move the light around. Start with the two on the top that have the 3 diamonds, and then you will get the top 2 done, and then finally go around to the shorter one on the bottom. If you go in the other order, then the one on the bottom will run out before all 3 of the sigils are filled up. When it's done, go up and grab your prize. Zale and Garl learned combo skill Solar Rain. Let's keep heading over toward the right until we can climb a little cliff, some steps going up, and you can grab a couple berries from the bushes on the left side and the right side. Now let me know in the comments if you get this Chrono Trigger reference. Mountains are nice. This is the life. Mountains are nice. Man, you're nosy. Here, take this. Got mushroom soup. Let's hop back down and follow the path all the way to the right and then down to finally leave the moorlands. A short way south of us, if you follow the path, you will eventually get down to the stonemason's outpost. The Elder hasn't returned.
Malcolmud will kill us all! Run! Who are you? Have you come to save us?
Well,
of course, they're Solstice Warriors. Garl? It's true, no? We should help if we can.
what's the matter?
It's Malcolmud, the Earth Elemental Wizard. We're just a peaceful little outpost taking care of the mine's wind tunnels. It's our job, it is, to keep them unobstructed so that the wind can play the melody for the sleeper. But now Malcolmud has taken over the mines, so we can't go in anymore. And if the sleeper wakes, it'll be the end of the world. What's more, he clogged the tunnel powering the Great Elevator's windmill, so we can't even go to Brisk to ask for help. If this continues, Malcolmud's minions will start pouring out of the mines and... It's okay, we're here to help. What happened next? The Elder went in to try to stop him, but it's been so long.
Where's the entrance?
Just up there, at the top of the outpost, but Malcolmud is very powerful. Don't worry, we'll find your Elder. One evil wizard going down. Oh, what luck! Thank you! Everyone, stop panicking! Solstice Warriors are here to solve everything! The Elder will return! Malcolmud won't kill us all! Yay! I'll let you get on with it then. There's still lots for me to learn here.
Well, before we solve all of their problems, let's head over to the right side. Here's a lift that we'll use later on, but it's not working now because there's no wind. If you go all the way to the right side, you can talk to this mole girl.
The windmill stopped functioning after Malcolmud clogged the wind tunnels. There's no more water in the well. I really want to take a bath. Will you go in the mines to help?
Well, we'll get a rainbow conch from her later if we help her.
There's so much to learn here.
Okay, now let's head over toward the left side, and if you go into this bottom door, you'll see that this is a kind of a rest area. It's called the Sleepy Mason, and they have a geothermal room. It's not really interesting, it just gives you a free heal. From the geothermal room, you can head over toward the left side. There's a door up these stairs, so go up and into there and talk to the mole man inside.
Oh, the irony.
What's the matter?
I need my tools to fix this busted door, but they're in the back room and I can't get through. The lever on the other side seems to work fine though. If only there was another way to enter.
I'll try to find another entrance.
Why, thank you.
So what you want to do is come out of there and then head up this rock wall just to the side. If you go up to the top, you can see an area that you can break through if you jump down it. So run around here, hop down, and you will, if you land properly in the middle, you'll be able to break your way right through it. Try to stay a little bit more toward the left side to get it. So here, there's a couple mushrooms that you can grab around here, but you want to exit out the bottom right side. This takes you to the back room. You can grab the 2 treasure chests back here for a teal amber ore and a shiny pearl. Then flip the lever so you can exit and talk to him again.
Hey, good job, kid. Were my chests okay? Just kidding. It's the least I could offer as payment. Thanks for the help.
Now let's go up the stairs to the right. There's 2 doors we can go into. If you go into the left door, you'll see a mole mama with her 2 babies, and she's too afraid to let the kids go outside with everything going on. That's so dangerous. So let's head out and then go over toward the right side. We'll go into this room. And if you talk to this guy, he is a merchant. So let's see what he has to offer. He's got some new weapons for us, which are really nice. So let's go ahead and sell off all of our stuff that we don't really need, any of these valuables. And that should be more than enough money to purchase the teal amber staff to equip to Valere. And then we can equip the silver sword to Zale. The miner's smock is a good armor upgrade for Garl. And then if you want to buy anything else, it's all available for you here as well. This merchant also sells some relics like the Adamant Shard, the Sixth Sense, the True Strike Pendant, and the Guardian Aura if you want to purchase any of those. Going up the right stairs, you can hop down to this lower level and go in the entry. There's a little green looking propeller thing over there that will come in handy later, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Now we're going to go over toward the right side, climbing up this way. And we can head over toward the left side, going in this door. There's a man here, and he talks that his brother is in the back room of a studio, and all he does is paint. Let's head back in there, and you can see he's painting back here. That's a conch shell that we can get later on, a rainbow conch in that chest to the left, but we need a new thing to be able to move that big green crystal. Okay. Now let's head over toward the left side and go in this door. This guy is just worried about the tunnels getting clogged and stopping the melody that keeps the sleeper asleep. Don't forget to grab the treasure chest over here to get the ancient Molkin cloak. That is a new thing that we can give to Teaks to get a new story for her. Up at the top of these stairs is a big doorway that will lead us into the next dungeon, but we will be tackling that in the next episode. So I'm just going to run out of town here, and then we will be able to set up camp and just do a quick save out here. So I just want to thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure that you hit that like button and also subscribe if you haven't done so already, so that you can stay up to date with the rest of the series and a whole lot more to come. So until then, thanks again, and I will see you very soon. Have a good day.